You know, a lot of people have experienced financial struggles in the pandemic, but women have been disproportionately affected in what many are calling a she-cession.
KOIN6 Enterprise digital reporter Amanda Arden is digging into this issue and the ways that women are working harder to find jobs and keep their families on track. Amanda, good morning.
Good morning to both of you.
Yeah, good to see you again. So I know last week you put out part 2 in this series you've been working on, which focused on things like childcare that are keeping women out of the workforce or limiting their ability to work during the pandemic. So what's the focus of this latest piece in the series?
Right. So last week, I said childcare had been an issue for so many women. During the pandemic, a lot of childcare facilities closed or limited capacity to only children of essential workers, or they were limited to just a certain number of kids per one provider. And that meant that a lot of women couldn't find childcare. And so, rather than just point the finger at childcare being the issue for keeping these women out of the workplace, I really wanted to also give them a chance to explain what they've been going through. And as you can imagine, they've also had a really rough year.
Yeah, what did they specifically tell you about that?
Yeah, so I mean, from challenges from, like I said, finding enough capacity to finding people to hire, it's been really difficult. I got some data from Oregon's Early Learning Division, and it said from April of 2019 to April of 2021, so just a couple months ago, there's been about a 15% decrease in the number of registered childcare providers in the state. And to shorten that window, just from April of last year to April of this year, the state has lost more than 500 childcare providers. And I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this term, but Oregon was already considered a childcare desert, which means that there's insufficient childcare available for, or at least I guess I should clarify and say, every Oregon county in the state was considered a childcare desert for infants, so ages 0 to 2. And that means that there is insufficient care for children of those ages in every county. So we already had a bad situation, and now it's worse. And so these childcare providers are trying to keep up with the demand that they're seeing, but also trying to keep the lights on when they're not making as much money because they don't have as many kids.
Yeah, that's really tough. You've got the squeeze on both sides. Parents saying we want to go back to work, we need someone to help take care of our children, and then these childcare providers saying we don't have the resources right now to be able to bring in more kids. So what do providers say would be most helpful for them right now?
Yeah, well, a lot of providers are looking to hire people. So they'd love to get some qualified applicants in the mix. If anyone's interested, maybe check out those jobs. And then a lot of them are looking to government funding, from the state or the federal government. And, just grant money, anything they can get or even, they have the best interest of families in mind too. So they want those families to be able to afford care for their child. So they're asking for more resources to support that. And they're also asking for, the restrictions that are still in place due to COVID-19 to continue easing up to allow more kids to come back and allow them to bring more staff back too if they're able.
Yeah, is there any hope that they would be receiving more aid in the future, these childcare
There is
facilities?
Yeah, there is hope. I examined what aid is being considered at all levels, from federal aid, state aid to county aid. At the federal level, President Biden's American Families Act is looking at providing more resources to help with childcare, help make it more affordable for people. His American Rescue Plan, part of that, earlier this year, he released billions of dollars to states to then be distributed in the form of grants to childcare providers. So in Oregon, providers have been receiving that money. And the state says that another round of grant distribution is coming up here in the near future.
Oh, okay, so that's good news, because I was going to ask you, is there anything really in the immediate future while these childcare facilities are trying to keep the lights on, and any kind of aid that they can look forward to?
Yeah, so the Oregon Early Learning Division told me that those grants are really just their best option right now. They're planning for the long term with state aid, but as legislation goes, that's not going to be anything that happens overnight. So they're really just holding out that they'll receive more funding that they can issue to childcare providers in the form of grants.
All right, well,
Tough
very
situation.
interesting
Yeah.
topic. Yeah, Amanda, thank you so much. Good to see you.
Good to see both of you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and of course you can read Amanda's special report right now on coin.com.